throw it back to week 4 of the NFL season. Packers are trying to take the lead against New England late in the third quarter, and they want to get a playoff before the Patriots can sub and before the third quarter ends. Rodgers trying to get a free play like he does. Belichick runs down the field and calls timeout just in time. Really kind of gets in the ref's face here, or too much for the ref's liking. Rodgers is pleased. Ref comes over and is like, dude, I can't have you doing that. And Belichick's like, look, what do you want me to do? Run out on the middle of the field? And the ref's like, look, just don't get in my face like that. And Belichick's like, all right, cool, whatever. I have 8 rings. Shut up. Later on in the game, New England has a 7-point lead. And if you notice here, Adrian Phillips, safety on New England, is going to get tripped up by the Packers offensive tackle. Falls to the ground. Looks like he's in some pain. And third and long is generally a passing down, so New England's going to want to sub. Rodgers knows that, and he tries to get his guy set as soon as possible, and he says... But really, there was nothing his guys could do because Phillips had already gone down. And in football, they tell you, if you're in pain, go down. And so he's got plausible deniability, and you saw him trip. Rodgers is not thrilled about it. And I'm sure that Belichick told his guys, if there's going to be a free play, go down. And you could see he's just smiling ear to ear. Now, fake injury or not, Rodgers ended up throwing a beautiful pass on 3rd and 6 to earn his first down, and the Packers ended up tying the game. Then later on in the game, they tried to take the lead, and Romeo Doubs just couldn't hang on to this pass from Rodgers. But the Packers think it's a touchdown, so they kind of start celebrating. And even though the play clock should be running, the refs reset it, and Belichick is furious about it. He says, how? Why did you reset that? No. Why? They're just fucking around. Damn it. And if you notice, the ref is thinks this is the funniest thing ever. Either that or that's just nervous laughter. Hard to tell. It's probably a little bit of both, but then Bill says, why did you reset that? Now, I honestly don't know exactly what the ref says here in response, but I don't think it made Belichick feel any better. And he says, that's crazy. What are you doing? What are you doing? And the ref's like, I gotta go. My mom's calling, and Bill's pissed. And then I think he says, there's no reason for that except it's in fucking Green Bay. If we're 1-3, I'm a fucking fire your ass, boy. No, there's no way he said that, right? He could not have said that. Anyway, we're gonna fast forward to the Thursday before Thanksgiving. Green Bay is gonna try to score before the end of the first quarter, or at least get a free play, and they succeed this time around. As you can see, Vrabel is actually almost on the field talking to the ref. I think he tried to call timeout. It didn't go through, and Green Bay gets a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers is very happy. Christian Watson makes the play. 12 men on the field, decline, battery low. Now, most football fans know that Bill Belichick coached Mike Vrabel when he was a linebacker with the Patriots, back when they won their first 3 Super Bowls. And I'm certain that Vrabel has learned a lot about gamesmanship just by working with Belichick for so long. Anyway, Packers have a 2nd and 7, turns into a 3rd and long, and they're trying to catch the Titans subbing again. But this time, Tennessee is prepared, as Tyre Tart suffers an injury on his left foot, or something, and the medical staff goes out to check on him. And Mike Vrabel is obviously very concerned about his injured player, and Rodgers is just like,
how can you let this happen, guys?
He just rolls his eyes, channeling his inner Jay Cutler. And then Vrabel says something to Rodgers as he leaves the field. And I don't know what it was, but clearly Rodgers found it pretty funny. But this time, the Belichickian gamesmanship actually pays off, as Rodgers finds the ground on this 3rd and 11 pass. Green Bay kicks a field goal, and Tennessee ends up winning by 10.